So first of all, you guys got back on track at the end of last week. 2 wins within 4 days. A lot of different players taking part in that. How did it feel for the squad to get back on track like that?
Feels good, players, everybody's happy. Staff, that when we go to the field and we play for each other and we follow the game plan. We are a tough team to play against, and this time even we start with a sloppy game on Wednesday against Colorado. We were able to come back and perform. And then finish, the behavior of the team was pretty good for 90 minutes. Defensively, we look solid. And that's something that we need to work to maintain that in a consistent basis.
Yeah, just for you, kind of reflecting particularly on that match on Wednesday against Colorado Springs, kind of a tale of two halves, and obviously you had to be on the sideline, or, not even on the sidelines, kind of away from all that. What was it like for you witnessing that from kind of third person?
Actually, but from coaching standpoint, it was beneficial for me what I saw in the first half from the press box. You can see we weren't aggressive enough when we were pressing. We allowed Colorado to move the ball left to right, right to left, and they feel comfortable in the first half. Second half, we were more aggressive from minute one. We were the local team. We with the ball, we start playing more through balls. In the first half, we were playing a lot of long balls. Which is not our game. And then we start doing the things who make us strong. And obviously, the red card for Colorado helped us as well. But the way we started the second half dictated the whole game.
Shifting focus to this next weekend, Rhode Island team that hasn't actually even played at home yet is going to be opening, not just having their home opener, but opening their stadium. How are you guys feeling ahead of that kind of occasion, having to go into that environment?
Well, feels good. It feels good to be in an opening new stadium. Kind of feels the same as Oakland. They were the first time in the Coliseum with 26,000 people. We're expecting the same this weekend in Rhode Island, full stadium. As a team, we know we're gonna play against a team who's really strong. They won the Eastern Conference last year. They have a tough beginning of the season, playing a lot of road matches. They get a lot of points away from home. So obviously the motivation to be the home opener is crucial for them. So we need to be concentrated for 90 minutes, play our game, and try to get points away from that stadium.
What are maybe some of the things that have stood out that made them successful, particularly toward the end of last season, that they've carried into this season despite having to start on the road?
Well, they're a good team with the ball. They play good football, but without the ball, that team runs a lot. They press hard, so we need to be quick with the ball because that team, they play a lot. They run a lot. When one guy decides to press, you're going to see 7, 8 guys behind that press to support. So make sure we have to be quick, 1 or 2 touches, and come out with decisions really quick if we want to beat their pressure.
Coach, these last 2 games you played, with the short turnaround from Saturday, from last Wednesday? This Wednesday.
To Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, excuse me. So you had to play a lot of players. And so were there any players that stepped up that haven't seen much minutes who stepped up these last 2 games?
Yeah, I'm happy and I'm pleased with what especially Daniel on goal and Shannon on the right side. It's the first time they step on the field for us, and I think they perform well. Shannon has to come out this 75th minute because he was cramping, but I think until that moment he was playing well. He was solid in his position, and Daniel, the whole game, kept the shutout. First game as a professional, so I'm very pleased with the way they play. Also, Lucio and Nicky played first time together in the middle. They were good in both sides of the ball. They were really good.
And are you talking about the Colorado Springs game or the one?
Finish game. That where the guys, a lot of guys who hasn't played much with us this season had the opportunity to play the full games.
Against Phoenix, you're talking.
Against Phoenix, yeah.